A place where a man feet can feel.
If you're looking for a real church, come to God's perfect will. How much God's perfect will? Come to God's perfect will. Oh, 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 come on over, come on over, come on over, come on over, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. God's perfect will, come to God's perfect will, where the business is, come to God's perfect will, if you're looking for a will.
No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house.
The strong man. This passage of scripture is talking about God gave a parable about a robber coming in someone's house or a burglar. He said, now the burglar going, first of all, before he comes in, he got to tie up the strong man, the man in the house. He got to subdue him before he can take anything. Amen. He got to make sure he's tied up, bound up, chained up. Because else that strong man will take him out. He cannot spoil his good unless the strong man is free. A lot of times we don't understand that's a spiritual metaphor. The enemy will try to attack people's homes. He try to attack the home, period. He trying to get the man out of the house. Because he said if the strong man was home, and if he wasn't buying up first. Now, first of all, we got to take this passage scripture apart. First of all, he got to be home.
There you go. Right. There you go.
If he ain't home, it makes it easy for the enemy or robber to get into and to destroy it. So first thing the devil did before he had to tie the man up, that's too much work. Let's just take him out the house. So what's going on now, the fathers is not even in the home. And if the daddy ain't in the home, then there's nothing to attack your home. There's nothing to stop. See, one thing about a strong man is a protector. Yes. He is the defense against the enemy. He is a resource, a provider. Yes. And see, that's what, if you can take the man out the house, the enemy easily can come in and break up families. See, you need a strong man in the house, not a strong woman that look like a man in the house. Because the enemy ain't scared of her because he know what she really is. But you need a strong man. And if you take that man out, you cannot substitute a man with a woman.
Amen. No way. Come on, make it plain.
I know you got a little scrappy with you, but when it's time to lift that couch, she can't do it. She can't defend you. And you bigger than her. What y'all going to do? But if a strong man there, people are just not going to come up in the house. Even in the neighborhood, let me say this. Where fathers is, there's more respect. Boys don't get disrespectful. They come up to you and they'll cuss the woman out right there and live on the corner. But let that big old dude come up. What you say? He ain't going to say that. Strong man home. The whole neighborhood is more respected when you got men there.
Yeah.
It is the churches are more respected when you got men up there.
Amen.
You want? Let me say this. Some women are more biased with women. Really, women don't get along with women. And some of y'all ladies can agree. Now, Pastor, let me say this. I've been around long enough. Let me say this. My 6-year-olds don't get along. If I got 3 or 4 of them in the house at one time, it's a fight. Every time. 2 of them, good. Add 1 more, it's over with. That's every time. 4 is an all-out war. And they are 6 and 7 years old. So if they do it at 6 and 7, God help us when they get. Don't you know, I see it in the ministry. Sometimes I look at it, well, I ain't like what she said. And I say, they look like what goes on in my house every day. But that's the norm. But with a strong man, that's why I tell folks, when you got a man in the house, men are different. We just think different. We just do things different. And please, women, learn how to speak man.
Amen.
Learn how to speak man language. Let me say this, men, we ain't stupid. We just take us a while to process stuff. You said something to us and we might look at you like we had dead in headlights, but we processing it. Y'all good with that stuff. Y'all can come back with stuff. God wired y'all different. If somebody says something wrong out their mouth, a woman can take that thing, bam! She quick on the draw. You say something wrong to a woman like, what you say? Pow! But yesterday, what about you? And a man can't outthink a woman. That's why he get physical, because he tripped his mind up. With a man, we got to put the bullet in, make sure it's clean. We processing the information. But beware, once we got you, we got you. Don't let us get you. You good with the Jedi mind trick, but if we catch up with you, it may take us a little time. But if we catch you up, then you ain't gonna never come that way. See, one thing I tell ladies, if a man discover your Houdini trick, you might well shut down your carnival. Because we ain't gonna let you play it again. But as long as you do magic tricks and we bind into it, you got us. But see, people don't understand something. Men just think differently. When we go into the mall, if I said I'm gonna get a white shirt and a blue pair of pants, if I see the first store with the white shirt and if the mannequin got it on, and it's my size, I'm gonna go in there and get that white shirt and blue pants, and mission accomplished. With you, it gotta be the right shade to match the shoe. We ain't going there. You could be 4 hours and still ain't right, and you going to another mall. We just think differently. We are mission-driven base. And that's why I tell ladies, don't think when a man walk away, he gonna cry. After a while, if he find another big booty Jew to the one that left him, he's all right. Men are very resourceful. If you put us on a desert island, we'll build a hut and we'll have cable TV. A real man know how to grow off adversity. Real strong men, if you take them out and put them on a desert island, they're going to find a way to make it. We grow off of trouble. We thrive off a situation. We grow when we troubleshoot something, we fix something. That's what God made us for. And know what a man is all about. If you got a strong man, but the devil trying to bind us up. That's why the country is going to hell in a handbasket, because the men ain't in the house.
Amen.
The first thing they did with our race of people, they took the man out and divided the family. And let me say this, sisters, no disrespect. You don't want a man role. They give now, women have, you can't meet, they don't want good men. We always talk about them rotten men. Okay, yeah, they are rotten dudes. There are a lot of raggedy dudes. But I find out that a lot of folk prefer them over a decent man. Because a real man ain't gonna let you come out the house any kind of way. A real man, when you got a real man, you gotta be a representative of that man. Because if I look a certain way, then you're going to represent me. If I come out nice, well-dressed, you can't come out of something you brought from whores or us. You got to make sure you got the right thing on. Baby, I know you got it going on, but you ain't got to show everybody else what I got. Yeah, you can wear them hot pants with me and you in the house, but when you come out, put some clothes on. A man wants somebody who's an extension of himself. And if you look at a man going to choose a woman that represents him. That's what a strong man will do. And if you ain't got the, people say, well, Pastor, how you get one of those men? You show yourself a virtuous woman. Show more valuable than what your body is. What else you can do? Because once I've been there, it's over with. Show me more. Show me more. Do you have more assets than that?
Ooh.
What else you got going on with yourself? Yeah, baby, you twerking real good, but do my taxes too. You valuable. Show me else what you got. Bring. And one thing you bring a value to a man will buy you a moon rock. And let me say this. It takes a strong woman to know how to be weak. He said, what you mean, Pastor? Y'all, let me say this. Y'all crazy. If you got a strong man in the house that's willing to do certain things, if the man there, let be weak, strong lady. Learn how, if you finally 10 years you've been walking, pulling out the garbage yourself and cutting your own grass, when you get somebody in the house that won't help you, I can cut my own grass. You's a fool. Learn how to be weak. You cry to God about somebody helping you and the help comes and you want to be controlling and dominating. Let the man have it. Give the man purpose. Just when you afraid to cut the grass and like, oh baby, I'm so tired. Oh baby, I got that. Let him pick up the box. Let him be a strong man. Let him. My sister was good at that. Be pregnant, dance around on the floor, soon her husband hit the door. Oh, Stephen. Her Lord said, let me help you out there. We be laughing. But it made a man feel like a man. Give him purpose. And let me say this. Don't make the man feel stupid every time he says something.
Amen.
Oh, here he come. What he got to say? He gonna give you the buffoonery because he know you don't value his words. But somebody else will come along and he'll talk some wisdom to him and they'll say, brother so-and-so is, he is so, God is using him mightily. Him? He said something smart. He said dumb stuff to you because you don't respect him. But other people will value him because he know he going to play the part of the fool because you ain't going to respect him. But the wisdom and the goodies he going to give to somebody else. Sometimes I don't give people my excellence because I know you don't receive it. I'm going to give you one thing about a man, he'll give you what you want and he'll perform in the way you expect it. And anybody who honors him, he gonna give them the best of him. One thing out of anything else a man wants is respect and honor. If you give them two man thing, you will always keep the man. First thing I tell, 3 things a man need: respect, honor, and sex. That's what he wants in a relationship. Respect, honor, and you guess what people say when you're married. When you're married. All right? But what I mean is you married and you give that man those 3 things, you can ask for a moon rock and he'll go on a space shuttle and get it. He'll get you anything you need. He do a little something in there. Oh, baby, you did a good job. Thank you. Yeah. What you did, baby? And if he ain't got no money and he broke, and you help him hold it down, and you riding that ching chicka boom, and you help him fix it, when he get a Mercedes, guess what? He'll buy you one himself.
Amen.
That's what if you hang on it, that's why I tell sister, if you see a man with vision and really trying, I ain't say a joker who been trying to do something, shoulda, coulda, woulda, and fitting to you, doing something.
Hi, I'm Pastor Terry Allen, and if you're looking for a real church, come on out to God's Perfect Will Ministries, where you be welcomed with an intimate environment, a spirit-filled atmosphere. The Word of God is preached in love. Also visit us on our website for exciting upcoming events and announcements, and you can join us as a covenant partner. Always remember, God's Perfect Will Ministry, a place where a misfit can fit. Now back to the message.
Then let me say this. Don't deal with that guy. Deal with the guy that's going to school, that's trying to start a business, that's really trying to work real hard. He might not be in college, but I don't care if he got a 9 to 5, but he saved his money, said, baby, I'm gonna get me a house. I'm gonna get with a guy who's going somewhere. Amen. And if you really love God, shoo, you got a jewel. Because God gonna keep that man straight. And if he don't got God, then he can get himself alliance to other men that gonna help him with his God. Because see, one thing is, men need to be around more men. Because a man can't, sometimes a woman can't get to a man like another man, because a man gonna man up another man. See, you'll fuss him out. Did it here, nothing. You say, mark. Strong men know how to cut off. Strong men know how to block you out. Amen. And let me say something, ladies. Never tell a man, never mind, you can't fix it. I ain't gonna talk to you. Don't not let a man stop listening to you. Because we are like switches. Once you turn us off, you can't turn us back on. Say, I don't want to talk about it. I don't care what you say. If you let it come out a little bit, just say, baby, I'll talk about it later, but not now. Can you give me some time? Don't say, I don't want to talk about it. He's like, okay. And go about his business and watch TV. Then you come back an hour later. You don't even listen to me. I had a problem, but you told me, don't worry about it. That's how we are. We like that. And if you say, baby, can you get this done? You better tell us right away. Don't tell us, baby, I need this fixed. We'll say, all right. Guess what? You might say, I want it done right now. But if you don't say right now, we got a pecking order. Man say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to do that. And what she said she wanted? Oh, I'll get to that Thursday. You come in mad. I told you we need this done. Well, you ain't tell me right away. I was going to do it Thursday. No, I mean, let them know, specify with men, because sometimes we're a little slow. That's how we think. If you don't say right away, we already got a list in our mind. And we do things orderly. We don't think like y'all. Stuff trip us up. That's why I don't get in a fight and an argument with a woman, because I get tripped up. I say the wrong thing, and then my mind get messed up. Then I got to come back and like, okay, I'm ready to fight somebody because I'm mad. Because you trip. See, and one thing about it, we don't think like that. Ain't because we stupid, because God processes us a different way. We have order. God is a God of order. He's 7 days. God planned out to build the earth, make man, do this, make the sun. You know, when he first came, he said, let there be light. That was one day. Another day, he said, let's make the fishes of the sea and the birds of the air. That's another day. Let's do this day. Let's make man on Thursday. And on the last day, I'm going to. God has order. He thinks.